Hello dear geek and nerd friends, I'm Hendrik and welcome to a new miniature painting video. Actually, not miniature painting because, as you can imagine from this package over here, I'm going to unbox something. And that's the Altburg Stable from Tabletop World. Let's go! I went all in on the Tabletop World Altburg Stable and I got the big stable with all the add-ons. So this is going to be a quite full package. I also was very lucky to get in on Wave 1 shipping, and unlike many other Kickstarters, Tabletop World actually held true to the date and delivered in October. The Kickstarter link is also in the description, so you can go and check it out and maybe follow Tabletop World or Broken Egg Games, which help them, and then that way you will not be missing any future campaigns. And I'm hearing there are coming more Altburg buildings, so if you're enjoying this kind of building, then you definitely want to be on board for the next one. But let's dive right in. As is usual with Tabletop World packages, they're all stuffed full with Croatian newspapers. So if you want to practice your Croatian language skills, you also get some reading material. That's all, let's take a look. So as I said earlier, I went all in on this Kickstarter and I got the main large stable, which is a 3-story building. So you can take off the roof and then you have a second floor, and here you have the main floor of the stable. And because I really enjoy the quality of Tabletop World buildings and also the special things that they offered this time around, I decided to also order an additional small stable with the hay roof. So that is this one over here. And because they also made a hay roof for the small shed, I decided to also take an extra shed. So in total I have a couple of buildings. I also got the little outhouse, which is a magnificent piece of terrain. It's very beautiful, and of course the little door which you can open and close is quite something. So the stable is from the Altburg range, which is the 32mm range from Tabletop World. They already have the Midgard range, and that is a 28mm range, so it's slightly smaller. However, I have already the Townhouse tree from the Midgard range, and it fits very well together scale-wise with this stable, which is supposed to be a little bit bigger, but it doesn't really look like it. Well, it is bigger, but if you're seeing them together, it doesn't feel like that building is smaller and this building is bigger. I also put some miniatures here from 40k War Machine and a very old Warhammer fantasy miniature to give you an idea or a feeling of how big these buildings are. Overall, the quality of these buildings is outstanding. If you never were able to have a look at a Tabletop World resin building, then you're really in for a treat. These buildings are absolutely magnificent because not only are they like very easy to assemble and disassemble, but also on the inside they're completely having structure. So here you got the wooden beams under the roof, you have the wooden beams of the whole structure, which keeps the roof up. And over here you again have wooden planks on the floor, and likewise here you have wooden beams on the ceiling. And as you probably saw earlier, it's very easy to put everything together. Everything just fits like a glove, like this. It's absolutely mind-boggling, especially if you consider that these are one pieces. So I really would like to be a little dwarf in their workshop to see how are they able to produce these kind of buildings with an unbelievably high level of detail, plus it's all in one piece. There's little to no flash on these pieces, and they just have a really good feel to them. Now you could wonder, what is the downside with these Tabletop World buildings? Now, for one, you could argue that they're very pricey. The complete stable as it stands over here was $127. I think it was around 110 euros. But then again, if you consider the quality of this and all the things you get, I feel that price is really not too expensive. I think it is just right, and I think you're getting incredible value for your money. That really is the only downside I can think of when it comes to these Tabletop World buildings. But if you are looking for really high quality buildings, then you either go scratch building, because many of the buildings that are otherwise available are just not at the same level than these Tabletop World buildings. And also other companies, for example the Dorfschenke that I painted a couple of months ago, are of a similarly high level of detail, and they're equally expensive. Overall, I am super excited about the stable from the Altburg range of Tabletop World, and that this Kickstarter delivered on time with all the extra goodies that you could get. I think it is an amazing product, and I am so much looking forward to painting this up and putting it on the tabletop. If you enjoyed this unboxing video of the stable from the Kickstarter campaign of Tabletop World, then please leave a thumbs up, as it really makes a difference. Share the video with your terrain building friends, and if you have a question, please leave a comment. If you found that this video was worth your time, you also can subscribe, and that way you will not miss out on any of my future miniature and terrain videos. I also have a Patreon campaign if you want to support me so that I can produce more of these high quality videos. Whatever you do, I thank you for taking the time for watching this video, and I wish you happy gaming and may the dice be on your side. Bye!